Hi, thank you for choosing Eaglerider. My name is Benjamin Young. First thing we're going to do is we're going to show you the Electroglide. So now I'm going to show you the disc lock and the proper functions and how it works. Make sure it's secure inside the disc with the key facing out. Now that the bike is secured with the disc lock, let's put the lanyard on as a reminder to take off the lock before we leave. Now I'm going to show you the cable lock and how to properly use it. All right, now we're going to secure the bike using the cable lock through either the engine guard or a solid object. And now the bike is properly secured. Now I'm going to show you the ignition, how to properly lock it and make sure the bike is secure. To lock the ignition, you need to turn the handlebars all the way to the left, turn the ignition to the lock position, and then press down and lock the key. Now the bike is fully locked. Now that we've locked the motorcycle, we're going to show you how to properly unlock the motorcycle. I'm going to remove the keys from my pocket, unlock the motorcycle, turn it on, and I can show you the controls. All right, now let's go over the controls of the motorcycle. Now let me show you how to properly shift the gears in the motorcycle. On your left side, you have your shift lever, which is a pattern of 1 down, 5 up, with neutral between first and second, and a total of 6 gears. On your left hand is the clutch control. You also have on your left hand your horn button. You have your high and your low beam, with the high beam indicator being the blue light on your dashboard. On your left hand, you also have your left turn signal. And on your right hand is your right turn signal. They are self-canceling, but you can turn them off at any time. Above your start button, you have your hazards with your 4-way flashers with the lights on the dashboard. You also have your emergency shut-off switch, which needs to be in the run position for the bike to run. And in the off position, which is up, there is no power to the ignition circuit when the bike is turned on. On your right hand is your throttle control, and your right hand controls your front brake, and your right foot controls the rear brake. All right, with the ignition on, we're now going to take the run switch and put it to the on position, which will give you a distinct sound of the fuel pump priming. We're then going to hit the on switch, which will start the motorcycle. On your left hand, you have your trip odometer. You're going to press and hold for 3 seconds to reset back to 0. Now let's cover the fuel and how to check the oil. All right, with a 6-gallon gas tank, this motorcycle has a range of up to 200 miles. Make sure you remember to put 91 octane when you're filling up the motorcycle. All right, now we're going to check the oil. First, you want to wipe it off. And make sure it's at the full level. Next, we're going to go over the condition report of the Harley-Davidson Electroglide. We're now going to use a program called Record 360 to capture the condition of the motorcycle, noting if any imperfections so that when you return the motorcycle, we can match that up to the condition of the motorcycle left in. All right, so before you hit the road, here's a few safety tips. Do not drink and drive. Alcohol decreases your ability to react and accurately judge traffic situations. Your reaction time, cognitive skills, and vision will be impaired if you drink and ride. Use both brakes. Your stopping power is 30% in the rear brake and 70% in the front. Using both brakes every time to stop will ensure you have 100% of all available stopping power. Never tailgate when riding your bike. Always use a 3-second following distance, allowing you more time to react and control your braking when traffic suddenly stops. The 3-second following distance also makes you more visible to the traffic in front of you. After the vehicle in front of you passes a fixed object, count 1 motorcycle 1, 2 motorcycle 2, 3 motorcycle 3, and if you have not passed the fixed object, then you are at least 3 seconds behind it. Always ride in a staggered formation. Each rider will be 2 or 3 seconds behind the rider directly in front, and using the same half of the lane. When coming to a stop, the group generally forms up 2 abreast side by side. When a group starts off, the rider on the left starts first. Exercise caution when carrying a passenger. Maneuvering and stopping your bike is more difficult when carrying a passenger. Get comfortable with the extra weight by taking a spin around the block before going on the highway. Take a moment to remind your passenger to stay still, keep their feet on the pegs and their hands on your waist. Avoid riding next to a truck. Trucks and 18-wheelers have huge blind spots. Use a space cushion and stay out of the large blind spots altogether. You never know when a truck is going to change lanes. Wear protective gear. Seasonal road conditions change throughout the year. Other vehicles can violate your right-of-way. Remember to wear eye protection and a DOT-compliant helmet, jacket, and gloves. Full riding gear offers the best protection while on your motorcycle. Our commitment to you. Eaglerider cares about your safety and we want you to enjoy your ride. That's why we carefully inspect your rental and make sure it meets our high standards.
We look forward to seeing you out on the open road. Safe travels,